Okay, so how did I get started? I got started in marketing for about 30 years now. Okay, I've always been doing marketing, whether it's for financial companies, network marketing companies, and for the last 13 years or so on the internet doing email marketing. So it's been something that I've been passionate about. I enjoy doing. I love doing. I love the idea of putting together, a piece, and to put it out there and to see the results coming back in the form of sales. That is something that excites me, because obviously it's a great way to pay the bills when you can work from home and not have to, go out there, day to day. And that's what we're going to have with ONPASSIVE as we move forward. Now, we all should know this, right? But I kind of want to remind us of what is coming, right? And that is CATMO, okay? We know CATMO is coming, right? A powerful, completely automated system that provides targeted traffic run by ONPASSIVE technology that will produce money and more money than what you need, okay? That's what CATMO is, all right? The fact that you can finally, have a business that will perform for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, selling real products, a system that will make sales for you while you get to enjoy life as it was intended. All right, so let's go down memory lane, shall we? So in 2018, July, I was introduced to ONPASSIVE. And, prior to being introduced to ONPASSIVE, I was doing my own thing. I was marketing on the internet, again, primarily email marketing, selling products online, generating a full-time income, which was a good thing. So when this came across my desk, I've seen a lot. In the past 30 years, I've seen a lot. I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, I've seen the ugly, online, offline. There isn't anything that you can really bring to me at this stage of my life that I have not seen. It may sound like a lot, but it's the truth. I have really seen everything that is out there, everything that you can possibly think of, I have seen it. And so when ONPASSIVE came calling, it just made sense, right? I'm giving you the short version of it, right? It just made sense. Initially, I pondered, I thought about it, but when I spent the time to look at what was really presented, I was like, you know what, this is it. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was trying to accomplish in a very small version, because back then it was about digital marketing, right? So we had a digital marketing system going on that was working for us, but not to the level that we wanted. It was not providing success for every single person that came through our doors. So I was quickly, within 30 days, be able to jump into ONPASSIVE, right? And to get started with it. So in July of 2018, it was just a thought, it was just an idea, just 2 videos that we had to go by. But with just that, we were able to get 10,000 founders into ONPASSIVE within the first 6 months. And as we jump forward into 2019, right, we then got a shift from a digital marketing platform to an AI tech company that builds fully independent products using the latest technology to sell to a global market. And by the end of 2019, we had around 50,000 founders. So with a website in hand now, GoFounders, right, we continue to build out the business, building the company's products, continue to share information to our loved ones, because we wanted them to have the same level of success that we knew that we were going to have. And so as we come to the end of 2020, we had our own building in India that could accommodate, 1,000 employees per shift, right? And by that time, we had around 400,000 founders. Then we jump into 2021, continue building up, creating the products then. By June, we had around 700,000 founders. And by the end of 2021, we bumped up to 1 million founders. In November of that year, we saw our new Old Founders website. Things started to get a little bit more exciting as there was so much more to see at this point. And here we are in 2022, where at the beginning of the year, we started to have more founders, understanding the big picture, understanding what it takes to actually build out a company of this magnitude, realizing that it wasn't something that is an overnight success. It wasn't something that you jump in and poof, all this money in your bank account, but it was a real business being built from the ground up, including all of the products, everything in-house. And so we saw in March, our branding campaign from Dubai with our live event in Boston. That was a great time for me personally, as I was able to meet some of the wonderful leaders that we have in this company, and obviously, to meet Ash Mafar in person, that was a big deal. Because here it is, for a few years now, you're communicating with someone, and now you're able to see them face to face, belly to belly, be able to embrace, look them, in the eye, and all of that just reaffirmed your belief, in what you decided to get yourself in, right? It wasn't just some pie in the sky dream. It was understanding that this business is going to take all of us to where we want to go financially. And beyond that, because ONPASSIVE is built with a heart. ONPASSIVE is a company that says, it doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what your religion is. It doesn't matter what your status in life is. None of that matters. It doesn't matter where you've been. It doesn't matter, what bad shape you may have found yourself in. It doesn't matter any losses that you may have had. ONPASSIVE is a home for everyone, everywhere, that is seeking for a better life in whatever country they may reside in. That's what ONPASSIVE is all about. So more and more founders start to get that message. And as we move forward, we decided to completely stop the registration in June of this year. And at that time, we had about 1.45 million founders. We jump into July, our 4-year anniversary, right? And what a time it has been. What a journey it has been to fully understand that this company is going to be like no other in the history of mankind. That's a big deal, folks. So we really need to hold on to what we have. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Don't let anyone step in and sidetrack you, but stay focused, knowing that the road ahead is extremely bright. And we know what's coming in the next few months. We know we're going to have more advertising, more branding on Burj Khalifa. We know that O Connect is going to be above the market value in the next couple months or so, right? We understand all of this is coming, folks. So our future is extremely bright. Now let's look into your future, okay? Let's look into your future. ONPASSIVE opens its doors to the public to start selling products. So this is your future, folks. ONPASSIVE opens its doors to the public to start selling its products through your unique domain name, your website, okay? You will be able to start whatever product package that suits your budget. ONPASSIVE is going to set up everything. ONPASSIVE is going to deploy its marketing campaigns, providing the well-needed traffic that's targeted visitors, real potential customers to your website. The sales starts to come in. You are now earning income, money you can use to pay your monthly bills, money to pay off your debts, money for fun things like traveling, money to help those in your community. This is your future, folks. What is happening? You have a powerful automated system that will do all of the heavy lifting, all of the selling for you, taking care of all of your customers' questions and concerns. And what are you doing? enjoying life to its fullest. So in your future, money will no longer be an issue. No more worrying about how the mortgage will be paid, how the rent will be paid, where the food money is coming from, school fees for your children. All of that will be covered by your unpassive income, funds coming in month after month with extras left over to help others. Now that is the greatest shape of your life. Now your quest for your newfound wealth has begun. I want you to think about this. For some people, to become wealthy means a few $1,000s a month. Depends on where you live. For some people, it may be $10,000 a month. Others, $50,000, $100,000. Okay? All depends on where you live. So that's why we don't judge anyone. Someone could be in Papua New Guinea, and if they're receiving $2,000 every single month, they're living life to its fullest. So, where on the other hand, someone in the United States, right, they may need $100,000 a month to live life to its fullest. Okay, different taxation system, different cost of living system, and so on. But the bottom line is your quest to your newfound wealth has begun. So let me leave you with this example. Okay, sometimes numbers helps put things into perspective, right? For people to truly understand and truly get the magnitude of what they are engaged in as to why they need to stay focused, stay the course, right? Now, let's suppose, to be wealthy for you means you need $1 million per year, okay? So if we take 1 million divided by 12 months, we get 83,333. So what that means for us is that if we had 83,333 customers, you will make at least $1 million per year, at least, okay? Now, what if each customer buys 3 products? Some may buy 2, some may buy 5, but what if each buy 3? Let's just use 3. So you divide that 83,333 by 3, and you get 27,777. That means with 27,777 customers, okay, just 27,000 customers, right, it is possible for someone to generate $1 million per year. Now, how long do you think that will take, right? How long do you think it will take for someone to have 27,777 customers? A year, 2 years, 3 years, a month, 6 months, 3 months? How long do you think that will take? What if each sale you make $2 instead of $1? Then you'd only need 13,888 customers, right? What's the point of all of this? It's not for you to memorize these numbers or even write them down. The point I'm making here is that, folks, we are in such great shape with ONPASSIVE that whatever your dreams are, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your financial number is. It just doesn't matter, because every single one of you as founders will be able to achieve their realistic dreams with ONPASSIVE. That's the bottom line, because there are many of us as founders who have way more than 13,000 founders on our team. We already know this, right? We have 1.45 million in the system, okay? So the point is this, folks. People don't need to be, discouraged. People don't need to be, let fear come over them. All we have to do is stay the course. It's as simple as that. Even if you have 0 on your team, you just came in because the idea made sense to you. You want the ability, to change your financial future. So you jumped in, and we've told you time and time again, all you have to do is get in. So you're already in. So that means you are going to win. That's the bottom line, folks. right? That is the bottom line. This exercise was just to help you see how easy it is to be able to generate $1 million in income with ONPASSIVE. This is not any type of guarantee. This is not saying this is what's going to happen for you. It's none of that. It's just to paint the picture for us to see that we are in a very, very good place. A reseller can come in after we start selling to the public, and in no time, they can generate 13,000 customers, right? So do you see why this is a done deal? Do you see why we are paying now to play later by being patient, by paying attention, by enjoying the journey, by trusting the process, by trusting our CEO? We have said it before, we have said it often, and let me say it again, ONPASSIVE is the last business that you will ever need. Thank you.